Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
okay.
It's been a constant...
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy.
Where's your son? All this shit you talking about your baby daddy's new chick. Where is your son? Simple question. Somebody reported that you had a son that was shot. What are we talking about? You giving me your Facebook drama. The internet is not for everybody. All right? Just like certain narcotics, it's not for everybody. You know these people shot? Hell no. The internet is not for everybody. That's a fact. Some people get consumed by this bullshit. It just fuels what's already in them. It's crazy. But ain't nobody ask you all that Facebook shit. You came to the window talking about, what can I help you with an attitude. Where's your son at?
It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of here?
No, you...
Easy, Velez said it. Show the cop the kid, be on your way.
Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of here?
No, you need a search warrant to do that. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated.
She said that real quick, boy. Nope. Search warrant.
Look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of here?
No, you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here.
Did she try to say heinous? What was that?
About to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. What? Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it. No matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get it.
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
Yeah, it is, lady.
I have 4 children.
Her ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her issues. She thinks that's who it is.
Ongoing. She's been harassing my job, harassing my place of business, harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order against her, tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
I'm just...
She never said she didn't have a son. From the moment, all she had to say the moment they said that your son shot himself, all she had to say was, I don't have a son. She didn't do that. She went off into a diatribe about some other shit. Then she said she got 4 girls in there. He asked her if you only got girls. She still doesn't say, I don't have a son. And he says, but tell me if that's not true. And she said it's not true. She has not said I don't have a son through this whole shit.
You guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
I'm just... It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get, like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. Okay. It's like I said, we get a call. We gotta show up.
They got to the point now where they don't have my phone number, so they emailing me. Okay. I have spam emails here from these people. I'm gonna go down here. The last one I got was. Let me see.
Is it have a name on it?
Yes, it has his name on it. I have to go here. This is the last one I have. And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me.
Right.
This is how bad the harassers got. Okay. But until I can get Rock Island to Cook County to serve them and actually find the address on them,
right,
that's going to be a problem. So they keep having me come back to court until I can get an address on them.
I'll add some notes just in the call that I was here and that it's a harassment thing, so we don't have to keep coming up here and.
Thank you.
All right, sorry to bug you. Just like I said, we get a call, even if it sounds crazy, we gotta come see what's going on.
This lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say.
She looked out the window.
They're standing away from
Hello.
camera.
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out.
Sushi?
I'll explain
Wait a
everything.
minute, my kids in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the
We're asking you
house.
for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Okay, hold on.
So step on out.
No, step
What
out.
part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole
entire
house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
open
okay.
the door.
Open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so.
Calm down.
Round
My
two.
kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant out here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer.
Everything secured here.
Can I see the warrant before we walk any further?
Just-
I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so.
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my
We're
house.
in control here. You don't run how we do.
You don't.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm-
You're not.
That baby's in
Okay,
that house.
Okay, I'm trying to see. You all?
So, I need your phone too.
My phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's phone taken.
Hold on to that.
Oh, Officer Eyewear,
which
Officer
room's your-
Eyewear right here ain't playing no games, all right? He handed her the warrant, and he snatched the phone out of her hand. She's still trying to control something. She need a MacGuffin. She gonna need to use the bathroom in a minute.
Kids in.
Obviously not.
They're
cooperative.
upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting
You're fine.
anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Right.
scared. My
I'm
kids
going
are
upstairs and checking.
here. My kids are here.
I mean, you have to.
That's empty.
Well, it's for an old here.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
How old are those girls? Ask those girls if they have a brother. Like, what's happening?
Because I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs and I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You going to jail, Sushi?
I just,
Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them to
You getting rolled up?
somebody to come?
You're not under
You're not
arrest or
under
anything
arrest.
like that, okay? That's
Okay.
that's why I'm sitting here talking to
You're
you,
not.
okay?
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that
Now today, There's no talk of Facebook. There's no talk of the ex baby daddy, the baby daddy's girlfriend. There's no talk of none of that shit now. Now it's I'm scared and where you got a search warrant for? None of that shit today. None of the distractions.
You have a son, and that he's deceased, and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right
You're
now.
looking the man right in the face.
That
You
real
saying
seriously,
you don't have a son.
okay? Because the allegations are that
So you failed that child so many times up to this point.
you have a son, and that he's deceased, and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming
Looking down.
benefits for a kid named Zion?
No.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my informations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up. And
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So
Some of those kids that
Shout out Velez. That's a cold ass woman to carry a baby and deny him. Bruh, she done failed him so many times. Somehow he ended up terminated, and now she's denying his mere existence.
were implicated were not in fact our children. They were there.
So you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion.
I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here, we've got to clear this up with this Zion
Yes.
Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits, listen to it.
How
Benefits,
hard is it to prove that a woman had a son?
Yes, and
benefits, listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't
And
received
then,
any benefits.
and then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
understated.
has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So I'm
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
She just
because
talking.
somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting
No,
probably getting food
no,
stamps
So,
or
but
something.
they're
That's
getting
separate.
food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
She is full of shit.
Okay, are we gonna find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing
So-
it, but that's like I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be held in my own house and not be able to call my counsel.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're gonna arrest me?
Search the house.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna search your
We gotta
house.
search his house upside down. Because somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing.
I can't
And
help
this
it
is
when
coming
people
from
call.
other. This is coming from other people. This is
I
getting
can't
mentioned.
help it
Because
when
look,
people
this-
call and make
look-
allegations against me. People do this
Okay.
every day
Uranus allegations against her.
out of
Look,
spite.
look-
And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So where
I
would
had
where would
people
they get the
come
name
over.
Zion
Where would they come up with
Staples?
Zion Staples?
I don't
And it
know.
be your
People
son.
make it up all the time.
Wow.
People make it up all the time.
But see, DCFS does not come into your home.
You not worth the womb those children were cursed to be cultivated in.
and say, okay, have the neighbors over and let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people.
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it with your family.
They did, though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what they're saying.
What is that noise?
It's your child.
It's just
It's the beeping.
So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on the app and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night and the time that an officer had called you back in June, and we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Stopped and arrest. I'm telling you.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child. It's found in your
We
room.
need
along
to
with the
get
Social Security card.
this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
Lying.
Bruh. And to me, that ain't no mental health situation right there. She not crazy. She thinks she slick. She just stupid.
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child. It's found in your room.
We
along
need
with the Social Security card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
Lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just going to dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said
Don't cry,
no.
lady. Don't cry. Don't cry. You shouldn't be allowed to cry. You ain't got no room for no tears. I don't know what you crying about. Boy, you lost the right to cry for that boy.
I needed some extra help. Okay. That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I needed some extra help. That was it.
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard. Like,
So is Zion a real person?
no.
So now she's saying she had a person that made fake documents. She should ride the lightning.
I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can
We'll
we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going
We can
We'll
just
just-
we just,
being questioned by you?
if you want an attorney right now, we can we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay.
They didn't tell you to go to jail.
Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for? What have I
You just
done?
admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
My
You're
kid.
saying that he doesn't
This
exist.
man, my kid. Cuff it, let me walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
No.
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to
We
take
have-
my dignity away and put me in cuffs? in
We're
front of my neighbors?
not gonna put him behind you, okay?
My neighbors do.
We're gonna walk you to the car real quick and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school out here.
Where's that boy?
God,
We ain't trying to hear all that
this
shit.
is embarrassing.
I'm gonna walk. Let me make sure.
Embarrassing? Embarrassing? What?
I'm gonna walk. Let me make sure that's
Search video has no audio. Wonder why. Garage. Trash can balled up in the corner. Let's knock this chat down so we can see it. No dignity. That child was left with no dignity. Open it up. She lost her dignity when she first failed and then denied that boy. She's nothing. She claiming benefits on that child. He's in a fucking trash can. She shouldn't, yeah, man. There's no place. I'd love to know what happened. I want to look into the story. Who ratted her out? How'd they know? Salute to everybody in here. If you have yet to hit the like button, please do. Left that child with zero dignity. That's it. That's all they needed. Yeah. Not good. That was rough.
We begin with continuing coverage tonight of a Rock Island woman who hid the body of her 10-year-old son in a garbage can. Today, a judge handed down her sentence.
The sentence of the court is going to be 2 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections, 6 months in mandatory supervised release.
Today's sentencing comes after Staples pleaded guilty to endangering the life of a child back in January. Both her attorney and the Rock Island State Attorney agreed to a partially negotiated plea. An emotional Staples spoke out in court, stating she wishes she could change what happened to her son.
What you can't change is what you did sitting at that table in front of them police, in front of that camera. That's what you can't change, denying the existence of that child. What really happened? Did he do it to himself? Did she just cover it up to get the benefits? Like, I need to know what happened. Salutes.
She wishes she could change what happened to her son.
I should have done more, and I should have made the right decision, but I just don't know what happened. I am not a criminal. I am not a monster.
You are both. I sat there and just watched you do it. Straight face. Actor shit. You weren't good at covering up the fact that you didn't have a son from the beginning because you didn't even say that shit. She would have deaded the conversation on the first night the moment the cop walked up and said, they said that you had, that your son, did something to himself. I don't have a son. Case closed for at least for that night, right? Instead, she had a whole conversation about her baby daddy. And then she sat in front of the police, teary-eyed, and denied the child again. And then said that she fraudulently made his birth certificate. Like, what? Nah.
I'm just a mother who have tried over and over again, no matter how many times I fall, to get up and do the right thing again.
There needs to be an incentive for people who own guns to buy trigger locks or have safes.
How old was the boy?
Or store these weapons where no children or other people with mental health issues can access them.
Staples has been credited for time served and has 1 year and 5 months left on her sentence.
10-year-old Zion Staples found dead in a garbage can in his mother's garage on Wednesday, a neighbor in disbelief.
I've lost sleep over it, and I've prayed a lot.
According to court documents, Zion had been dead at the Rock Island home since December.
It's unbelievable that that could be across the street and that something like that could have happened to a little boy.
Deb lived across the street. She did not want to be on camera.
I have to believe that she has done some extra measures to cover up that smell. Otherwise, nobody could have stood that. Nobody.
Zion's mother, Sushi Staples, has been charged with obstructing justice, failure to report the death of a child under 13, and concealment of a death.
At one point, she chased her husband down the driveway and said she was going to pop him, and she was wielding a handgun.
Deb wondering, like many of us, how it's taken 7 months to find Zion and what tipped off police to come to the house.
I had a dead raccoon in my backyard, and we put it in a garbage can and in a garbage bag, and then put it in a garbage can, and I couldn't even stand the smell waiting for garbage day. So I can't imagine that with the wind directions that nobody would smell that. And where was the school, and where was his family? Nobody seemed to come over there and question it.
Deb says 2 little girls also lived there.
This summer, I've seen the 2 little girls playing with their little white puppy, and one day I said, "Cute puppy," and they giggled and ran back over there.
This tragedy hitting literally too close to home.
I just can't fathom, after having 11 grandkids, that anybody could do something like that, or nobody. Being a grandparent, I would notice that one of my grandkids was missing.
And according to a criminal complaint, Staples lied to an officer about the whereabouts of her son, claiming she had no son at all and that his birth certificate was fraudulent. Staples has not been charged for the death of her son.
2.5 years or whatever, 2 years? What? I don't even understand how that's possible. And gets to be a mother again when she gets out, really? So I guess that's the story. She had a hammer that she was loose with, had that hanging around. Shorty probably playing with it, did himself in. She tucks him away so that she could continue to collect the benefit. Nobody come looking for that baby for 7 months. She lies and denies his existence to the police. And she got 2 years. It's crazy.
Officer John Sharpard took the stand sharing how they uncovered the death of ZS. On July 25th, police received a call saying Staples' son died back in December of 2021 and the body was in her basement. Police then confronted Staples, who claimed she did not have a son named ZS, that the tip must have come from a harassing ex. But that all changed when police made contact with DCFS in Chicago, who reported she did have a son. Police received a search warrant finding a birth certificate and social security card for ZS. But Staples still denied, saying she paid someone to create those documents for tax benefits. The 4 children in Staples' home also saying they had no knowledge of ZS. But that changed during the children's second interview.
The kids, the little girls lie for her.
The story that ZS was playing with a handgun and accidentally shot herself.
At that point in time, they admitted knowing that their sibling had passed away.
Yes.
After the confession, Staples admitted to carrying ZS and putting him in a trash can in their garage. Police found his body and dryer sheets inside of every vent in their home. But the autopsy report shows his death was accidental.